This is Kelly with Kelly's Magical Realm. I wanted to do a short video on not all thoughts are yours, especially when you're an empath, because you're picking up other people's thoughts as well, their emotions and things. And if you ever notice sometimes, weird random thoughts will come in your head and you're like, that's odd, So always think about it. When something just suddenly pops in your head, or when you meet someone, things like that, interacting with people, especially when you're around others, just make sure that that's what you think about. That's your thought. Because so many times, things will come in our heads and we'll just go with it and assume it's ours. Well, guess what? It's not always yours thought. And I've been noticing that a lot lately. When you're more awakening to consciousness, when you're starting to really pay attention to yourself, to your body, and you're starting to be more aware, that's when you'll notice things. So empaths, the one message I wanted to relay to everyone is don't ever rush into any friendships or any relationships, contracts, business, anything. Don't ever rush into anything on an impulse and things, because it may not be yours. It may not be your feeling, I've done this in the past and, have had like thoughts, they'll come into my head and I'll assume that it was mine. And then you get to know a person and then you're like, wait a minute, so those thoughts weren't mine. Or, on the other hand, you might feel sorry for someone, you might have that as an empath. We do feel sorry for someone. People automatically assume, well, I'm a giver and I like to fix. No, there's also another frequency people send out. If they're in a victim mentality, they may be manipulating their energy or frequency and putting that out there. There could be thoughts that they're sending out that they have in their head. We all emit a certain frequency, whether we're in fear, lack mentality. We could be maybe in a positive mentality, but whatever you're feeling, you're emitting that frequency out. We're all like little radios, and we're always emitting a frequency out there. So whatever you're holding strongly, you're going to send that out. A lot of people realize this, and they send out a particular frequency, Did you ever notice like narcissists, usually narcissists are likable? Well, it's because the frequency they're emitting out to people to make you like them, to send out that certain signal. They know. They're master manipulators. So just always be aware. That's all I'm saying, is not rushing into things. Not all thoughts are yours, especially when it comes in and you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Why am I even thinking that way? And then you start questioning the thought. Always question things that come into your head. Like, why am I thinking that? That don't even make sense. Always question thoughts when they come in. That's the best way to get to know yourself. That's the best way to make sure that you're doing something that you want and not something that somebody else wants. There is that law of attraction thing out there too. And law of attraction is, we can manifest, we can submit our signals out there that we want. So someone could be sending out a signal that they want, but is that what you really want? Always ask yourself that.